back to Brush Tips with Cheri, and we have a super fun guest today. This is my super amazing, beautiful niece, Sarah. She's like, really? I messaged her. I was like, hey, come on out and hang out with me today. And by the way, we're going to record a show.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gave her no choice, but she just had a baby and she needed to get away. And I was like, come paint with me.
Yeah.
This is your first time painting in what, like 2 years?
3?
3 years. Oh my God. Because your painting room got turned into a nursery.
It did.
I know, but he's so cute. He's worth it. He's worth it. All right, so today our painting's pretty easy. We're going to do this little mountain scene here. We have some rocks, some water, some mountain, and some sky. So here's our paint colors today. We have black, phthalo blue, phthalo green, a little orange. I added a little bit of red in there if you wanted to do that, and then white. The main brush that we're going to use right now too is our Big Daddy brush. See that guy? He's our favorite because he gets the job done. And we have a couple other little brushes too. We're just going to kind of play around, but we have one of these little round ones here. That'll be helpful. And we have a little smaller round one, okay? So we're just going to play around with these and get this painting going. So what I like to do is get my brush wet, and Sarah knows because Sarah's a painter. We just get our brush wet, and then I like to draw like a little makeshift wet line. So this is where I want my horizon to be. I just do it with water so I have an idea of where to go and not to like go over it or, you know, under it. That sounds like that song, that Bear in the Woods song.
I don't know what song that is.
You can't go over it, can't go under it, gotta go. How do you not know this?
Is it country?
You'll know. Nope, you'll know. It's a little kid's song.
Oh.
You'll learn.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna grab some white and some blue, and I'm gonna pull it to the side and just mix it to make this lighter color. Now this water here has a little bit of turquoise in it, but we'll add that later. I'm just gonna add that on right now. Whoop. I do it all the time. There you go, got it?
Yep.
The other day I dropped a canvas.
Did
That
you?
was fun. They're funny when I catch them midair. And then we're just gonna paint this whole bottom part here. I paint my sides. Sarah, I don't know if you paint your sides.
I do, because I never frame a canvas.
See, that's why we paint our sides, because we never frame a canvas. This is what I tell people all the time. I'm like, it's okay if you don't paint your sides because you can always frame it. But if you don't frame it, you want to have your sides painted, then it looks like it wraps all the way around. Now you don't have to go all the way down into where the rocks are going to go unless you want to, but that just kind of helps fill in case you don't have a spot that you're going to put a rock. Instead of trying to guess, you have it like this. Don't you love the sound of that painting there, Sarah?
Yep.
I often wonder if I can hear it like on the mic when I'm doing the mic. I'm going to sneak some water.
I was just going to do the same.
And just spread this around a little bit. I'm going to have to listen like to the shows and just see if it picks it up.
Yeah.
It could be one of those like soothing things.
White noise.
We should just start a TikTok of canvas like noises.
Art. ASMR.
Yeah. Yes, like that. I don't even know. Nico loves that stuff.
Yeah, I don't have patience.
To listen
Yeah, I don't sit still well.
to the... I don't really know what it is. I just know it's like noises, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't even know. All right, so this white, I'm going to grab some of this white and go down the middle because it goes into a triangle, okay? So if you want, you can kind of make your fake little triangle here and then just use your brush to go across like this, okay? I'm also going to make it a little lighter towards the end. Is it easier than you thought, Sarah?
Yes, I'm just remembering why I take forever to paint, because I am a
I
perfectionist.
told her, you don't have to stay with me. Like, if I'm moving too fast, I have to have my painting done. She doesn't have to have her painting done. So I take a little bit of green and I mix it with blue and white, and that's just going to give me this softer shade. I'm just going to go across like this. It's okay to take a long time to paint. The one painting I did, I've had to like tell people like it's okay to finish it later. Or pause this, finish it up, and then come back to it. Just taking some green and blue mix on the side here. Sarah, you're just gonna need a bigger house to make a big paint room, and then you're gonna make a big resin room, and you're gonna do all the art things.
I know, and I have to set up like a writing space.
Yeah, all of that stuff. I'm gotta-festing it for you. That's just how it'll go. And it'll be the perfect place. Up by the water,
Yep.
right? Because she lives by the water. up
Lake
by
Erie.
Lake Erie. And she goes and you collect a lot of sea glass.
I do. It's all in my window.
That's crazy. I'm gonna put the background sky on really quick because I want that to dry. So I'm just gonna take some white and blue again, and I'm just going to go over this like this. Super quick. It doesn't have to go all the way here because this is where our little mountains are gonna be like that. So as long as this part here is filled in nice, wet my brush. Get this all filled in. Sometimes you have to wet your paint. If your brush or your canvas just isn't getting wet enough, you can wet your brush and then wet your paint instead of just constantly using a wet brush. Okay, this goes all the way down. Okay, this is another Abby painting. I tell everybody that I come and I do Abby paintings because she has them done, and then I just go into the studio and I'm like, okay, I'll do that one, that one, that one, that one. That one. And she just says, okay. I try to get her to come on the show. You know she will not come on the show.
Oh, why won't she come on?
Because she's nervous. She's like, why do I need to come on the show?
Yeah, she's shy.
Yeah, she's like, I can talk to people, I can, do classes, whatever, but I just can't do the show. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go with a little bit darker blue, and I'm just gonna make this mountain here. I'm using a different brush now. Whoops. We'll go Cliff here. I mixed blue with green and made it a little darker, but more blue than green. I'm gonna hit my sides too. And I don't have to go all the way down here to the bottom because I have more green that I have to put on. I'm gonna do that here too. Oops, it's a little light. This is perfect. How you doing? Good?
Yeah.
You can switch brushes if you want. Oh, you're still doing your water and stuff. There we go. The baby will probably be a good painter too when he grows up.
Start him young.
I know. You've already started him. It's so
I know.
cute. Until he eats the paint. But it's okay. It's non-toxic. It's non-toxic paint. The people at home are like, don't feed the baby paint.
I don't feed him paint.
I know.
I put it in a bag.
It's me, I said it. I'm like, he'll be fine. It's
We do.
non-toxic.
Paintings in a bag right now.
That is so cute. We do that with dog paintings,
Oh yeah.
where we put like ice cream or peanut butter on the...
I've debated doing that to my dog, but he's afraid of everything.
He is.
Yeah.
He's so cute though, too.
I think Carson's giving him anxiety.
Oh, yeah?
He'll like randomly pop up from sleeping and just freak out, even if the
It's like
baby's
a little
asleep.
PTSD. Little baby PTSD.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. He'll be fine.
He was always a little nervous.
Yeah.
He's a boxer mix.
Yeah, they're a little nervous. Nervous dogs. Take a little bit of this blue-green and just softly go into the water here. I don't want to add too much. I just want to add, enough that it's just gonna make a little darker reflection, like a shadow from the mountain. And come in with just some straight blue and do that as well. Maybe over here. Over here. You see how I'm just softly kind of shading? That's all you want to do. I'm going to wet my brush. Just bring some more in. I'm barely pushing on my brush. I just want just enough shadow. I'm going to come back in with some of the white light here. And also just shade like this. I think that's rain outside. Do you hear it?
It was raining on my drive down.
Oh my gosh. What if it is so rainy? Look at how fastly I got right out of that triangle. So I'm just going to draw that triangle back in. That's totally rain.
It is. Definitely is.
Oh my gosh. Whoops. It's a little rainy out today. Maybe we should have done a raindrop painting. I'm going to bring in some more of the dark just to pull in a little bit less of the water here. Or, I mean the white. I want a little bit less of the white at the top. Okay, this is going good. How's yours doing? Good?
I'm a little behind.
It's okay. You haven't painted in 3 years.
I know.
It's okay. Sometimes I feel like I haven't painted in a long time because I do a lot of other classes, like resin classes and stuff. So I don't do a lot of painting classes anymore. And I miss it. When I do get to do them, I get a little excited about it. Okay. So I came all the way to the bottom here. Just gonna grab some white, soften this up. Okay, I'm gonna let this part dry. I'm gonna wet my brush a little. And then pull some of this. Here we go. Perfect. This kind of looks like the mountains that you go camping in, huh?
Yeah. Not many big bodies of water there, though.
That's true. There's like a spring that we get water from and drink it out of the mountain. That's fun. The boys love that. I'm gonna
It's always super cold, too.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna grab a little bit of green with a little bit of black and just come along here at the bottom. I'm gonna start to make my other mountain, but I'm just gonna do some dabs because I want it to look like it's the tree line, and we don't need it to be perfectly straight. We want it to kind of look a little crooked-ish. Not crooked, but wavy. I don't know, land-like. How do you even word that? And go all the way across your mountain. Oh my gosh, mine is totally crooked. My white is right here and my mountain is here when it's all supposed to go down into one point. Okay, I'm sorry I did that, but it's hard to do it from an angle. I could fix it and add more white over here and add more mountain this way. If I have time, I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of white now and mix it with that green black and just start filling in this mountain. These are the trees, okay? So go like this and just kind of fill that in. You can just dab it on there or swipe, I don't even know how to word that. Almost like you're doing dash marks, I guess.
Hatching lines?
Yeah, maybe that. I don't even know. We just want to make it look like it's trees. I need some more black in there. Mix that together. Mix that. Bring this here. Perfect. I wonder if this is a real place or like Abby just made it up in her head. We'll have to ask her. She'll be like, is that what you're thinking about? Yes. I'm just gonna come along this little blue mountain here too and just soften up this hard line because it helps make it look more like trees. This is a fun technique. It's easy to get used to it. It kind of adds that depth without really making it, you know, too tree-like. Like regular trees. Sometimes people struggle with making regular trees. Okay, I'm going to bring some white into my mountain, the really, really light color blue. And just throw that on there like that. A little bit here. This is just kind of where the maybe snow is. I don't know. There's snow in mountains, right? Probably not right now, but
I don't know, depends on how high the mountain is, I guess.
yeah, that would be true. Oops, this is a blue-green mix. Can add this here. And we're going to let that dry, and I'm going to go into showing them how to do the rocks. Because that's kind of important in this painting. The rocks are kind of major.
Yeah, definitely.
These mountains, they can be layers, and you don't have to worry about, you know, the little layers later. You can always add them later. Little black mixed with blue, and just kind of come in, hit the top of your mountain. All you're doing is just adding different textures. There's also this tiny little mountain here in the back too, so you can add this. This one is white. You see that little white blue mountain in the back? It's so light blue. It almost looks like it's just, I forgot about that guy. It looks like it's just, what is it? Like almost part of the sky, right? Let's see your painting.
Fine.
Ooh, it's looking good. Look, yours is perfect in the middle. Mine is not. Mine is not so well. Not doing so well here. That'll be okay. I'll get it. Okay, so there's that other mountain. Now, if you feel like you went on top of that mountain, just take some more of that blue black again and just bring this mountain back on top. See how it changed it? Now it's back on top. It's easy to do. Rocks. Oh, that's not where the cup is, over here. Let me rinse that guy. Rocks are easy. Rocks, you can take a little bit of black and a little bit of white. I'm actually going to grab a little bit of orange to give it more of like a brown color. And just start with one. Okay. Remember remember when that rock painting stuff was really popular?
Yeah.
They could paint rocks and like hide them places. I wonder if it's still popular.
My mom used to do it.
Your mom paints too?
Oh, occasionally.
Nice.
She's more of like a home improvement type person.
She is. I've seen some of her stuff that she's done. Like you guys had like a big old card catalog one time, right?
Yeah, I still have that.
Nice.
That one I actually did.
Nice. I thought she did. Or was it just at her house?
It was at her house for a while. It was my great-grandfather's.
Oh, that's neat.
I don't know where he got it.
Probably a library.
Well, yes, but I don't know which library. He'd had it since before I was even like a thought.
Okay, so see how I'm just kind of making these rocks here? They're just circles, kind of laying on top of each other. Again, there's no right or wrong way how to make these little guys. You just make them. I gotta make more paint. And fill that in. Fill this guy in. Let's go boulder here. I feel like this would be somewhere in like Colorado or something. Have you ever been to Colorado?
No, I have not.
I haven't either, but there's a lot of people that love it there.
I mean, it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks cold. A lot of people from Florida go there on vacation in the summertime, like now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they like to go hiking and stuff.
That makes sense.
I guess. I don't like the snow. I have no desire
Oh,
to
come
ever
on.
go.
The snow is fun.
Snow is the devil. You think that they heard me? No, thank you. All right, so shade in your rocks. I'm gonna move a little faster because what's our time?
Oh, we have
Ooh,
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Sorry. You don't have to get done with yours.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't even started the rocks yet.
Like, I have to get done with mine. I'm gonna let these rocks sit here and dry a second. It's fun. Then once they start to dry, then you can kind of start shading them in. Okay? You could shade them in with just some white at the top. You just want them to look like they're separated. Okay? See how I just made this one look like it's separated? Same thing here. And the same thing over here. I'm gonna fill this guy in with some light colors too. Fill that guy. These are all guys apparently in the water. None of them are girls. I just keep saying, let's fill this guy, let's do this guy. Add some white to this one. Add some white here. Okay. So if you have like a tiny little hiding spot there, like a little shadowed part, you're just gonna take some of the black and you will just shade. Okay? So think about like where your rocks would sit and how they would be shaded. Then you can start shading them out. You can use a smaller detail brush if you wanted, or you could just use this brush, one that you're using. It's totally up to you. No right or wrong way to do it. I'm gonna add a little bit of orange into my clouds, or I have to make some clouds. And into my water, all I do is just grab a tiny little bit of orange And I'm actually going to mix a little white in there too. This is where that pink would start to come in too, if you wanted. When I do my clouds, I take my brush and I roll it. So if you can see, we got to add a little bit of yellow or a little bit of orange onto our mountain here. Trying to sneak a peek down there. Fill this guy in. And I'm going to grab some more of this green, blue, turquoise color. And I'm just going to add a little bit through here too. So it kind of looks like that like misty mountain top. It's fun. Look at how fast you went. You're like done now. All of a sudden
I didn't
you
do
have
any
like
rocks.
Okay, you didn't do rocks.
I skipped rocks to catch up.
But you did that quick. That was fast. She did that so fast. All right, so once you're all finished and you love it, do you sign your paintings, Sarah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes a lot of times I don't, but we want everyone at home to own their painting. So what I do is I sign the ones that I do here. I roll my brush through some white or whatever color is not down here, the opposite. And I just make my little mark like this, boom. And then that's it, then I'm done. Look at Sarah going, she's doing so good. I like your clouds.
Thanks.
You're good. Look at your mountains too. Those look amazing. All right, everyone. We're so grateful you joined us, and we're gonna make some rocks and send us a picture of what yours looks like. Have a good day, everyone.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.